How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another data structures video. In this video we're going to be covering a hash map. So what exactly is a hash map? So hash maps utilize some sort of a mathematical function to return an index value, and this index value is then mapped and put into some array or list. So this is how it works. Let's say we have the value Sam and we want to map it to this array right here. So Sam gets placed into some hash function, and this hash function just spits out some index value. We then use that value to find an index, and so in this case Sam is equivalent to the value 6, and the mathematical operation or the function is value mod 5. So the value in this case is 6. So 6 mod 5 is of course 1. And so we go through the array and see, okay, 0, nope, 1, yes, we place it in here. Now, what happens if we have an item with the same index value? So let's say we have the value Kate, and Kate also has the value 6, and 6 mod 5, of course, is 1. So what happens if there's another item mapped to the same index value? In that case, we have a collision, and we treat it as a linked list. So we just take the initial value, and then we just point it to the second value. And then if there was a third value with the same index of 1, it just points, Kate's just going to point to that value there. So all it's doing is it's taking some key, passing it into a function, and that function just returns some index value. And so what is the purpose of this? We do this so that we can store values so that it can be retrieved later. So we have this hash function which stores these values, and whenever we need it, we just fetch the value. We just take the key, and then it just prints out the value that's mapped to it. And if this doesn't make sense, this visual representation will kind of clear up everything. So let's say we have a list of names. So we have Jack, Steve, Ali, Liam, and Sam. And each of these names points to a specific value. So remember, we have a key and a value, and this is how it searches for it. So whenever we write, let's say for example, we search for the value Steve, it will now map to the value 6523. And so it will return this value right here because that's what it's mapped to. So this can be very useful if you're trying to have, say, for example, a company where you have a list of employees and they have a list of specific IDs. So instead of searching through every single one, we just look for the value or the key, which is the name in this case, and then it will just print out the ID that it's mapped to. So let's say, for example, we get rid of Ali. What's going to happen? Now, all these two values, Liam and Sam, they get pushed up, and now everything's mismatched. They're no longer mapping to the specific value. So what exactly happens in this case? So when we utilize a hash map, the key is mapped to a value. So Ali is mapped to 8762. So these two values get completely removed. If we remove Ali, it's mapped to this, so that value gets completely removed. So this is the benefit of a hash map. And so a hash map utilizes the map class. And so the map class has 4 different data structures attached to it. So it has a hash map, a hash table, a tree hash map, and a linked hash map. So there's a key difference between a hash map and a hash table, and they pretty much work the same, but a hash map, it's faster, so therefore it's more efficient than a hash table. So this is pretty much what a hash map is. In future tutorials, we are going to go over how to implement this. So we're going to learn how to import the hash map or the hash table package, and then utilize it for a real-life scenario. I really hope this video helped, and if it did, please leave a like, and I will see you in the next tutorials. Thank you so much for watching.